Hey up, doing this video for the benefit of tunnel people who are interested. So we've got that great art residency coming up, so I thought I'd show the sort of digital website I've done for the digital participation part. I'll talk a bit about this and then show the different parts of the website so far, which I'm going to add a little bit more to, but not a great deal. It's basically done now. So, what's the concept of this project, this residency I'll do for great art? So, the Darkwoodsproject is an art project I'm creating to explore the dark side of human nature and the mind via the medium of the woods. The dark woods is a term I've coined to describe a recent body of work which uses forest and woods as a metaphor for probing the shadier sides of my imagination. To further my exploration of the concept, I want to move beyond my personal iconography which my mind creates, and with this in mind I've created the Darkwoodsproject website, which will be active during the residency of the great art store in London. Most active, I should say. And this sort of just goes into the two main functionalities of the site that I've created. During my residency, I need to put an I there actually, I aim to produce work based on images and text gathered from the public, using these snippets of text and images to form new work in painting and drawing. I will live stream the entire event on this website, and users will be able to interact with the residency via submitting what the Dark Woods means to them, as well as exploring the 3D environment I've built with play canvas called the Dark Woods, a virtual representation of this mythical and mental space. So yeah, it's sort of like basically users can participate by entering what they think it means. Then I'll show the actual Darkwoods themselves. I'll make it full screen as well because it looks better there. So this is loading in browser. So we made it with Play Canvas, which is a sort of engine for creating these browser-based 3D experiences in WebGL. So yeah, go into this environment, trees, sort of forest type of thing. And you can explore. So these are some of my artworks. This is sort of, I might build on this a bit. At the minute, this is just the first build. I kind of am into the idea of creating, because there are, each one of these has a phrase associated with saw before me and ult to the endless emptiness from myself and all. That's that one. And then the Batman fighting the shadow. So the little phrases and poetic sort of asides describe them, sort of not, keeping it mysterious, but sort of what to create like a sort of poem that you could, well, not a poem per se, but sort of have a poetic feeling to it. And, get a sort of idea connecting these images to a sort of journey. There's Mark Tudor, and it's a piece I did which includes him. Yeah, you can just wander around here on the website, part of it. It's, I'm going to build on this a bit, I think, but the basic, like for base requirements, minimal, the thing is up and running, which is nice. I've been working on this for a week. I was working on an Unreal Engine version, which I will also show as well. I might as well, as I'm going to do a bit of a basic vlog on this thing. So let's exit this. So that's sort of like the main interactive element, and then also there's this interactive part, which is you can put in your name, your email, and people will be able to put in a phrase or a bit of text on what the Dark Woods makes them think of. What does it prompt in their minds, which I'll then use as a basis for work. You can also choose an image to attach to that too. And you can just send it, but I'm not going to do that now. And then there's also, I've set up a live stream. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the Unreal Engine version of this working, and you can see from the amount of projects I've got here that I really did try many times. So go on to some, I think that one. The Unreal Engine version of the, or one of them. I did two. The other one's actually a bit better than this one, but. So you see it's sort of looks a lot better, apart from the textures don't load properly there. So it's the second version. The first version was not loading for me, so it's a shame I didn't get this working properly, and basically where, there we go, see it opens up that way, go through the gateway, so it does. Yeah, it's annoying because it actually wasn't working. I've opened up 3 windows by accident. So just open that up again. So the idea is going to be that you navigate through this wood in the 3D environment, and then that would lead to different areas of the website basically. So yeah, for example, if we go to there, that's weird, the collision detection was working before I seen this, but I don't know. But basically you could this would have been a lot better had I been able to render it to HTML5. It just looks, the trees are more realistic, a lot easier to put grass and environment down. I could still maybe explore doing 3D environment for navigating the site as well still, I think, but I might try it out, I don't know. But then in a lot of ways it's sort of like making it difficult for the user to get to the part they need to use to submit data, so it might be, this would have been better from mobile perspective as well. It'd be a lot easier to add mobile support with HTML5 even, I think. But yeah, so this is version sadly couldn't get on working. Just kept on getting really random build errors that don't really make any sense, about incredibuild or something. I think it's sort of a package which helps with like an SDK for HTML5 stuff, but I don't know, I just kept on getting a random error, so it's quite annoying. Yeah, this looks lovely, look at that, look at the sun's there, and it looks amazing, and it's annoying it didn't work. You can see the light source there, and it's just, oh, it looks sweet. It looks beautiful, it didn't work. Yeah, I just thought I'd do a video to show what I've been up to with that. And yeah, like I said, you go to this gateway and it just opened up a page for you. Anyway, that's that. That's sort of my little video on my like residency thing for you guys if you're interested.